Is Elon Musk going to quit to become an influencer? Is he going to become a belly dancer? Why is Cathie Wood dumping Tesla shares? Should you be afraid and scared? Are you better off in crypto? And is crypto really, little tongue twister there, is crypto really the Doge? And is the Doge really Satoshi? And is Elon Musk really Satoshi? I'm going to get into a few interesting topics, and we're going to do a flash round through the news. But before I do that, if you're a returning subscriber, I love you guys. If you're new to the channel, do a couple things for me and something for you too. We occasionally do giveaways here. Comment down below, type a comment. I want to know what you think. Let me know. We pick people from the commenters when we do occasional giveaways, but you must also hit the bell, the like, and subscribe. Now, Dogecoin is better than Bitcoin for payments, Elon Musk declares. Well, this may be true. Let's see. Elon Musk continued to promote Doge in a Time magazine interview after being named Time's 2021 Person of the Year. He's the Person of the Year, guys. Let's see. Tesla says Tesla CEO Elon Musk believes that Bitcoin BTC is not that good for everyday payments as the meme-based cryptocurrency Doge. Musk compared the world's largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, to Doge in a Time magazine interview shortly after being named Time's 2021 Person of the Year. Bitcoin is not a good substitute for transactional currency, he says. By the way, gotta tell you something. Where is this article here? Is that what I wanted to do? You know, when you do these off-the-cuff videos, sometimes some things happen that are more off-the-cuff than I would like, and this is one of them. Here we are. Cathie Wood sells another 88 million in Tesla day after piling up stake in Chinese EV rival. So there's basically a culmination of events here. The stock's taken a beating the last couple weeks. Elon said that he wants to be a belly dancer, influencer. And Cathie Wood's dumping a lot of shares. So we're going to get to the bottom of this. I don't know how many of you, if any, hold Tesla shares, but I do, and I believe in them, have believed in them for a very, very long time, as strongly as I do in Tron TRX and BitTorrent BTT. So, Cathie sells another 88 million shares. Let's see. Cathie Wood led ARK Invest on Wednesday, Cathie Wood led ARK Invest, right, because she leads the company. Sold 90,000 shares, estimated to be worth 88.3 million in Tesla Inc., booking a profit in the stock as it rose after days of losses. The stock paired earlier losses to close 1.82% higher at $975.99. Let's go back to Elon for a minute. The Tesla CEO emphasized that Bitcoin is more suitable as a store of value, which is why its investors prefer to hold it rather than sell it or use it for payments. You know, I think Muskrat is full of surprises. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a cell phone, a Tesla cell phone, branded phone, that blows the doors off of an iPhone. And I will tell you this, if they do produce a phone, and I believe they will, not only will it be a catalyst that's going to send the stock once again to the moon for the zillionth time, but I'll dump my iPhone in a bowl of water and leave it there until it goes dead, and maybe that'll be one of my next videos. Anyhow, and I love my iPhone, by the way. But I have to believe that if they can, a guy that runs companies that do what he does, and I have a Tesla, I believe in his products, I believe in the mission, pretty impressive. And if they can launch rockets into space, I think they could probably make a better phone than the iPhone. On the other hand, Dogecoin is not that good as a store of value. Musk hinted, noting that the cryptocurrency is strictly inflationary. However, this encourages people to spend rather than sort of hoard as a store of value, he stated. Bitcoin, he thinks it's a better hedge than gold. Bitcoin, the world's, he might be right, most valued cryptocurrency so far, was launched back in 2009 as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system with a limited total supply of 21 million BTC. In contrast, Doge has an infinite supply after the coin switched to provide an uncapped supply after hitting a supply limit of 100 billion tokens. Let's go back to Cathie Wood. Tesla's weight in ARK and ARK-W had already slipped below the 10% threshold at 8.14% and 9.35%. I'm getting to a point here, by the way. They're both going to end up in the same place, Cathie Wood and Elon. I'll tell you in a minute. The three ETFs that held 1.99 million shares worth 1.91 billion in Tesla ahead of Wednesday's trade. ARK Invest has been booking profit in Tesla since September, selling over $3 billion worth of shares after years of piling up shares in the electric vehicle company at far lower levels. Tesla continues to be the firm's, and yes, we're going to do a flash round through the news before the video ends as usual. Tesla continues to be the firm's biggest bet across ETFs, a stock it predicts would hit the 3,000 mark by the end of 2025. Wood favors the automotive industry's switch to electric vehicles and earlier this month started buying shares in the US-listed Chinese electric automaker XPeng. So here are some of the key trades on Wednesday. The nice thing about her, she shows her trades every single week. Bought 104,000 shares, estimated to be worth 21.3 million. Let's get rid of this here. In Roku on the dip, the stock closed 7.95% lower at $203.94 on Wednesday. She may be brilliant in investing in stocks as Elon is in everything he does. Bought 706,000 shares, estimated to be worth 13.7 million in Robinhood markets. The stock closed 1.93% higher at $19.50. I think Robinhood, even with her purchases, is still going to get slaughtered down some more before it hits its ascend, in my opinion. Not investment advice. I think it's going to clip between $13 to $15 before it bottoms out. If you're not using this trading strategy, you're leaving money on the table. So here's a little trading pitch, I guess, that we're bumping into because this article's over. So I'm going to show you how they're both going to end up in the same place as I was promising. And I'm going to tell you that right now. These sells that they're both doing are both pre-planned. It's pre-planned by Cathie Wood for her reasons, and her fund can only hold a certain amount of shares because of the way that her funds work. Only a certain percentage can be held at one time of a particular company of the gross value of the fund, which I believe is 10%. In Elon's case, this was pre-planned before any of this happened. These are sales he has to make, and it is tax related, and he can exercise options that will cost him not much money, that will leave him likely holding more shares because of the sales, because of what the next moves are being triggered because of the sales he is making. So don't believe the hype. Tesla's not crashing. Cathie Wood's not jumping ship. Elon is not going to become an influencer or belly dancer. Yeah. Some industry figures such as Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse have blasted Dogecoin for its alleged inflationary dynamics and unlimited supply. Despite Musk criticizing Bitcoin as a payment tool, his electric vehicle firm, and like I've been saying about BitTorrent, you know, when everyone out there, the naysayers are crying, the float's too big. All you need is somebody like an Elon to pick it up. All you need is for someone to wake up and see that BitTorrent can destroy, in my opinion, Dropbox. And Dropbox, like I said in my previous video, I believe it's the previous video, is trading around, or was at that time of that video, around $24. If that can trade at $24 and it's all file sharing and storage for the most part, BitTorrent, that I believe is a superior technology, what do you think that's going to be worth when everyone wakes up and when the product is finished to do multiple things? Despite briefly BTC as a payment method earlier this year, the official reason for dropping the payment option was the company's concerns regarding the rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions. Tesla still continues to hold a significant amount of Bitcoin on its balance sheet after repurchasing 1.5 billion in BTC in February. That's a lot of billies and that's a lot of Bitcoin. A number of global companies like Twitter have actively adopted BTC as a global payment option by implementing the Lightning Network to decrease transaction costs. So let us take a quickie on a flash round through the news. We got Tether Lards, not Lards, Lauds. We got Thailand to define red lines for crypto. We got analyst lists 21 factors calling for Bitcoin price upside, but just 4 bearish signals. We got Beijing court rejects monetary compensation in Bitcoin mining contract plea. And we got Voyager Digital will be crypto brokerage partner for National Women's Soccer League. More of the mainstreaming, you guys. Bitcoin core developer Samuel Dobson decides it is time to go. Developer Samuel Dobson announced via a series of tweets on Thursday night that he is stepping down as Bitcoin Core maintainer after 3 years, as he can no longer dedicate the time required as I approach the end of my PhD, he says. So here's his Twitter announcement. You can go check him out. My source as usual, Cointelegraph. The other article, because I always share my sources, Bazinga. That was for Cathie Wood. And back to Cointelegraph for the Doji and Elon. Thanks for watching. Hope this finds you healthy, happy as usual, and I will see you on the next video.